they that do his commandments.
So a good understanding is for they that what?
That do his commandments.
One more time.
That do his commandments.
It's that simple. You just got to do the commandment.
I kind of don't know that one. I can do it.
Okay.
But a little bit.
But let me show you why we
just a
yell.
little bit.
Let me show you why we yell. Watch it. Give me Isaiah 58 and verse 1. How you doing, sister? Yeah, Isaiah. I'm going to show you why we yell. Because we go by the fire. So watch this. Isaiah 58 and verse 1.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud.
Do what?
Cry aloud.
Do what?
Spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Like a what?
Like a trumpet.
So is the trumpet loud or quiet?
Trumpets are loud.
Okay, read.
Alright.
And show my people their transgression.
So what is transgression? It's what?
So transgression is sin. Now let's prove that. 1 John 3 and verse 4. So the Bible tells us to cry aloud and show the people their error. But it has to come in love. People can't come yelling at you and they're not trying to change. And that's what us brothers up here have done. We're trying to make that righteous adjustment. See what I'm saying, brother?
I'm not coming in with harness.
I know you're not. I know you're not. We're not. We ain't
I just want to know.
And that's what we're trying to do. That's all. That's it.
And I'm with you.
Okay. Now watch this. Now let me read this verse. Now we were talking about transgression, right? Now let me show you what transgression is. Watch this.
It's the book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whoso committed sin,
So what?
whoso committed sin, transgresseth also the law.
So the what?
Also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is what?
The transgression of the law.
So sin is breaking the laws. So the fear of the Most High is keeping the commandments. So when you don't keep the commandments, what are you doing? You're keeping the law. Now watch this. Let me show you what Christ said out of his own mouth. Matthew 5:17. Let me show you what he said out of his own mouth. Watch this. You like it? Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Watch this.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
So he says he came not to destroy the law, right? Watch this.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
So are we still on heaven? Are we still seeing the earth right now? Are we still seeing heaven above? I know, but can you still look up and see it? So read that part again.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
Has heaven and earth passed away yet? Watch this.
One jot or one tittle
I mean, one comma, one period, or statement. Go ahead.
shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
So in other words, like you said, if we know sin is breaking the law, there are still laws we have to keep to this day. And I'm going to show you what they are. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Look.
Huh?
I want to talk.
Huh?
Because I appreciate you coming over.
Huh?
Because he's stressed.
Huh?
I kind of want to talk to you, just walk out a little bit,
Huh?
just to, because I feel like I would have a lot of
But we not combative. You feel that way. We don't.
No, I know because of my conversation.
Huh?
You also great.
Great.
I'm feeling.
So what's your central point? What are you trying to say, brother? Hey, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk
When
about?
I will have this conversation, because I want to do it in front of yours.
But that's how we teach. Yeah.
Like, look, check it out, bro. Like, for example, this go on, like,
Like this go on YouTube, right? And you got look, brother, you got a lot of people who got the same question you got, right? So
and the killer part about it is, you are, I understand everything. I understand everything y'all saying. Like, this is a lot of sense. Okay. You feel me? Like, I will not feel about anything you brothers have going on. Like, this is.
hey, you know what's great though, brother? That for example, if you weren't asking questions, we'll be worried. But now we see you asking questions, that means you do got a lot of love for God. A lot of questions that you need answered, right? So look, one question that you may ask on this camera right here, it might change somebody else's life. It might answer 200 more people who had the same question you had. You feel me, brother? So, go ahead.
Can't let them be on a mic or because you're around. You can't let that be an issue. I know you may not want us to do it this way. You would prefer us to go over there and get off of it. And it's not no disrespect to you, but we just want you to know that hey, you may have something that somebody else may need. Go ahead.
It's the book.
I'm gonna interrupt you. Go ahead.
I work in salvation. Help everybody. Everybody. And there are people that come through and nobody knows what they've been, you know what I'm saying, whatnot. And all I want to know is when things happen to somebody and they don't know who to turn to, and that thing hit them on their neck, you know what I mean? And if they turn, I just want to know turn to the right person instead of them. You know what I mean? Because it's always like that. It's that thing on your neck, and it's not right one. But you hear the good. But nobody turns you to that good. But that man right there. Wait.
That's the question, right? I want to cut you off.
No, sir.
When I start talking, you stop. So I
No,
want to
I
get
want
all out.
Yeah.
Get it out.
You need that. What?
That's the question. I don't want to cut you off.
No,
That's good.
sir. You got it.
Okay. Now, what we do here, we answer everything with the Bible. So I want to make that clear. Okay? Not going to yell out the mic. But we answer things with the Bible. That's why we in our situation now we're feeling weights on our back. Feeling like we less than. Trying to figure out how we gonna make it. That's why we feel that way because we left this. That's the reason we out here to tell you. We're yelling to let the world know the way you come out of what you just explained is by coming back to the commandments. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's not, well, maybe if I do this, it might work. No. We do the Bible. That's it. I don't have no other answer. We have to do the Bible. Now, I'm not going to answer. I'm going to read a scripture that's going to prove what you just said. I'm going to explain. Watch this.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, And a gift destroys the heart.
So the Bible says oppression makes a wise man mad. What does that mean? That makes you crazy. Oppression. Every day you got to get up and work. Every day you got to get up and it's something. Every day you got to get up, it's trouble. Everywhere you turn, there's always something going on. You start going up, damn, I go down. You start going to the right, damn, I got to go to the left. And it's like one thing after another. You saying, what? Father, when am I going to catch a break? Read the verse again.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
So you're a wise man, right? You're very wise. You would consider yourself a wise man. You ain't dumb. You smart. Got a good job. You trying to do the best you can, right? But it says oppression. Out of all the good you do, out of all the good we do, out of all the good you can do, guess what it says it does? Read that last part.
It what? Drives what? Makes a wise man what?
And a gift destroys the heart.
So that is saying
we get food stamps, we got little gas stations we can go in, we can go buy our little clothes, we can go get our little smokes, our little drink, we can go and get a little two-step if we want, we can go do what we want to do. But guess what? That's what destroyed us, because we done forgot who we are. We done forgot that, guess what? We are the 12 tribes of Israel. The reason we're going through what we're going through is because we left the word. That's my answer to the question. Go ahead. You have something else you want to say?
How often do you accept others to our
In what context? Let me ask you first. What do you mean? Like, how do we accept it? You mean, Second Ezra 6 and 54. I'll show you. So let me ask you this. When you look at the Japanese, Chinese, all the other nations, they can go back to a homeland, right? When you look at Arabs, they got Arabia, right? Go ahead.
What we have not two parts of science. We have
Where majority, like what homeland can we say is ours? Is what I'm asking. Like, what do we have as ours? Can you name a territory that we're from? Africa, would you say that? Egypt.
What I say?
Yeah, would you agree that we came from what they call the Middle East today? Would you agree with that? What they call the Middle East. Would you agree with that? You wouldn't give me Galatians 4:26.
Are you talking about Little Africa?
I'm saying
Little the coast of Africa? I would say.
Well, that the original man from America. How about that?
We're from.
I know we're from many places,
Yeah,
but where do we
we They sit
Okay, well, see, hold on, wait. Let me help you out. Let me show you the Bible. Because this, all of our history is right here. And this is the missing part. You was talking about earlier. You want the whole book. This is the part of the missing book. So this is our history. First Maccabees 1:41. Watch this.
First Maccabees chapter 1 verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all shall be one people. That all shall be one people. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all shall be one, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed, according to the commandment of the king. The commandment of the king. The commandment of the king. Yet many also of the Israelites consented to his religion. To his religion.
The Israelites were wicked. So when you talk about this oneness, we're all one, you were forced to do that. That was never something we just jolly just wanted to do. The king wrote a commandment to the children. Give me a second, Maccabees 6 and verse 9. The king wrote a commandment, and I'm going to read something concerning all nations and other people. I'm going to read this verse, Maccabees. 2 Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 9. Chapter 6. Okay. Watch this.
2 Maccabees chapter 6 verse 9. And who would not conform themselves to the manners of the Gentiles shall be put to death. Shall be put to death. Then might a man have seen the present misery.
So we were put to death in those days if we didn't do what the king wanted. So the stuff that you're saying, what we want, didn't we come from this and that? We had no other choice but to assimilate. Hey. America. They had shit. Yes, right? A lot of people. Point where a woman political things, a man white. So, at one point, there were people of our place. So I got a question. Do you believe people are bodies? That's something you gotta answer, not us. Do you believe the historical documents that the Bible said what happened to the 12 tribes of Israel, or do you believe what you say? I'm saying the Bible, but that's it. Just yes or no. Do you believe the Bible? Yes, no. Or does that change the facts of it? Okay, so what's the issue? That's all I was asking. So you do believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we're reading the history of what happened to us, where do you get it was?
I'm just reading out the history of America. I'm not
And that's
saying.
what and that's what we're trying to correct. It's wrong. That's what we're trying to correct, brother.
But,
See, when you say "but," that cancels out everything I just said.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like that's
The white man. That's not Israel's history. You're reading Israel's history. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You said you believe the Bible, right? Israel's history is in the Bible. But you're saying...
Not saying, I'm just saying, we also...
Huh? You're in a trap. That's all. You see it don't make sense. That's all.
I'm not saying it don't make sense. I'm just saying,
Check this out, man. This is like the same history you're probably reading in America. We're going to read it right here. Check this out. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. So is that a lie? Like, according to American history, is that a lie? Like, did at one point in time, did your ancestors have a yoke of iron upon thy neck? Right now, what do you work for, bro? What do you pay taxes to? Where do you get your food from, man? So what we saying is these are historical facts before the history even happened. Like, hey, do you know what prophecy means?
I know.
So prophecy is beforehand, something that's telling you that's going to happen. So what we're saying is, you say you're going by American history, but America ain't going to tell you. For example, you went by American history, but you don't know you're a Jew.
I know.
It's not insult. We're saying.
I understand.
We're not trying to
I'm not even trying to. I'm not even I am.
Hey, so how you know you're at Texaco, brother, if it went for that sign right now? I'm saying you're at Texaco though. So without that sign, how would you not know that? But you're at Texaco, right? So check this out. We're gonna erase everything we have said, right? So what's your main point? Let me hear it. Yeah, like what's your main problem with what we're bringing out? Well, what's your main question? That will straighten out that'll straighten out your thinking.
I want to know how to go about tomorrow.
Okay, so you want to go out? Get the whole duty of man.
I just want to go about
Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13. Here you go, bro. Here you go. We're going to give you the whole job. It ain't the work and pay your bills. It ain't the work and get drunk. It ain't the work and take care of your kids. But it's going to tell you.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Now let us hear the conclusion of everything, what we even come out here for.
Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
So your whole duty, brother, is to fear God and to keep his commandments. So now, what are the commandments that you should be keeping? And how do you fear God? So look, you want to know about tomorrow. You want to know why you're here. Like, what's your purpose on earth? It's to fear God, keep his commandments.
I have two questions.
Hold on. Before you answer that, what was the whole duty of man for what we just read? What is the whole duty of man or what we just read? You don't understand it, did you?
That ain't understanding.
You didn't hear it. You like, listen, King, you ready to hear, but you ready to say something after. This time, just listen. You hear me? Hold on, just listen.
It's almost to hear to argue instead of hear to understand. I understand that.
King, you love Jesus. You love Jesus, King.
No,
You don't love Jesus.
see, that's me. I am a person that likes to go against time and you know, and I love understand what's going on with brothers. But you can tell me something that makes me say, you know what?
I hear you, King. It's a lot. I don't mean to cut you off. Do you love me? Do you love us?
I love you
How do you know that? How do you know you
because
love us?
I don't
Wait. God said, how can you love your brother who you see every day? How can you love me? Let's have a dialogue. Dialogue. Say something. We have to dialogue.
have to listen. You're exactly right. I am all overall. I understand all this. Go ahead.